Hey there, I'm Robbie Grimes and I'm the e-learning specialist for Wayne Township Schools. We're an urban school district on the west side of Indianapolis. As part of my job, I get the opportunity to tutor third graders in reading skills every week. As I was working with my third grader, we're reading an article about giraffes. I asked him, "Have you ever seen the blue tongue of a giraffe?" And he said, "No." And I said, "Have you ever seen a giraffe?" And he said, "No." So I said, "Have you ever been to a zoo?" And he said, "No." Well, it was then that I realized that these students who I service every single day don't get opportunities like my own children get. They don't get to go places that my kids get to go. So I decided that I needed to do something about it with technology. So I looked into the opportunities of taking Google Expeditions into my classrooms. I wrote a grant, and I have been able to acquire 5 virtual field trip kits that are now traveling around our district, giving our students amazing opportunities that they would never get otherwise. Horace Mann said that education is the great equalizer, and I really think that technology has a big part of that. Over the past 2 years of using Google Expeditions, I've been able to introduce thousands of students to places they would never be able to visit. I typically begin in a school building by doing a demo lesson with the teachers on how they can use the U.S. Monuments Expedition, not only for social studies, but also in math by estimating how tall, simply by knowing how long his marble hand is, would Abraham Lincoln be if his statue stood up right there in his monument. I show them how incredible the experience is and demonstrate how it can be used in the classroom before ever showing them how to use it. I talk to them about the mechanics of downloading and previewing the app from the Play Store and the App Store and downloading an Expedition on their own devices so they'll be prepared when they lead the lesson with their own students. I also show them the TES website where they can get lessons and lesson ideas, as well as the Google Expedition spreadsheet where they can quickly search for titles and keywords to find the perfect experience for their students. I then show them how to reserve the kit using Google Calendar. I ask them to detail how they will be using the kit, so we have record of how the expedition was used to prove curricular relevance when asking to purchase additional equipment. Finally, I reassure the teachers who are typically quite nervous when it comes to technology that they'll not be alone when they use the kit. I will be there to assist technically. Not only that, but I'll also be there to complement their own instruction by pulling up Google Earth resources, YouTube videos, and Google Street View images that can further bring the content to life for the learners. Additionally, I created a Google Doc outlining the steps for downloading the app in an Expedition, as well as how to preview and use the Expedition tool. I'm quite passionate in my belief that technology and Google Expeditions in particular can level the playing field when it comes to experiential learning for the haves and the have-nots. That's why I want to be a Google for Education certified trainer. Not only so my work can be more valid and more credible, but also so that I can have an impact on young learners by learning about and using incredible technology in unique ways.